Crochet the 50th row, knit the last half stitch, and crochet a single crochet on each stitch. There are 48 needlewood in total. We finish this line. Finish knitting the 51st row, lock in one stitch, knit the 51st row. Here, thread a whole needle into the needle and insert the needle, crocheting a single crochet inside each needle stick. Line 51 contains 48 needlewood pieces. "48 needles are finished, and we pull out at the first stitch. Row 51 is finished. The thread is woven into line 52. 52 lines are woven in the back half frame. Each frame is woven into a short frame. This row contains a total of 48 frames. Let's finish this line. Here, let's demonstrate wiring the thread we're weaving now. When the remaining section was up, we proceed normally to the next frame group entering the frame. Bring the line over. When you hook 2 coils on the frame, take out the wire from the brain and attach it to the branch piece like this. Just pull the yarn back and comb the back yarn tightly. Once the wiring is complete, continue knitting normally. Finally, hide the 2 thread ends a bit. Row 52 is finished. Slip through at the first stitch position. Below the stitch, knit 53, 54, and 55 rows. Weave 3 rows, all made from a whole piece of real wood. Crochet a single crochet into each needle wood. Line 55, line 56, 53, 53, 54, 55. These 3 lines use the same method. Crochet a single crochet in each needle wood. Let's check out line 55. Row 55 is finished. Lock 1 stitch to knit row 56. Thread an entire needle wood to weave. Crochet a single crochet into each needle wood. We are at the 20th single crochet. I'll change the color. We are in every stitch. By a single crochet after purchasing 19 needles. 19 single knitting stitches are complete. We knit the 20th single crochet in the next stitch. The next needle is inserted. Bring the line over. Crochet 2 loops on the hook. We switch to yellow thread. Pinch the thread end and press it against the fingertip. Just unhook the 2 coils of the yarn. Then the next injection. We crochet a single crochet in the front half of the stitch. Crochet to the next stitch. Insert the needle into the front half of the needle. Then line it over again. Make a single crochet. After single crochet, let's make 4 chain stitches. 2, 3, 4. Then rehook 3 pull stitches back. Then the second to last injection. The penultimate shot. The penultimate shot. In this position, insert the needle and pull the needle back. Crochet 2 loops on the hook. Hook the first and push past the second. Then move to the next stitch and hook the second slip stitch. For the next stitch, hook the third pull stitch. Then move on to the next stitch and crochet a single crochet. Threading half a stitch in the front is normal, but normally you need to wear the entire stitch. Thread half a stitch in front and crochet a single crochet. Then repeat the lock stitch 4 times. Then place the second stitch and hook back 3 pull stitches. Then the first half of the next stitch. Crochet a single crochet. Repeat 4 locking stitches again. Everywhere, the second stitch is hooked with 3 slip stitches. We use yellow thread to hook 8 lines on this real wood. Crochet 8 single crochets on the front half stitch. Here is the first single needle, the second and third ones. Repeat this method to check all 8 marks. On the 8th single crochet, we need to change colors. Let's take a look at the checkmarked one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 roots. Then below are 8 single crochets. Here are the first, second, third, and fourth ones. 5, 6, 7. Now it's time to check the 8th item. Here is our next shot. The place where the needle needs to be inserted. Transmit half a needle in front. Bring the yellow string over. When there are only 2 loops left on the crochet hook, we switch to the green line, the color of the main body. Directly through 2 coils, tighten the thread at the back. Then move on to the next real tree. Entering the true world in this Shinmu district, wearing a whole piece of real wood. Crochet a single crochet. Start counting from here. Crochet another 20 single crochets. They all wear a whole piece of real wood. You can place the remaining thread on the crochet hook. Wrap it up. Tighten the hook at a few points. Hidden lines in this place. Hook a bit tighter with needle wood. Hide. After a few stitches, we cut the thread directly. Correct. Frequently knit single crochets. Hook once inside each needle wood. We crochet these 20 single crochets together. At the 56th point, we pull out at the position of the first stitch. Finish knitting the hat. Handle. The thread ends at the back are hidden inside the needlewood. Trace the grain of the needlewood to hide a few more stitches. Finally, hide this thread as well. Next, let's sew the yellow decoration on the hat. Cut a piece of yellow color. We insert the needle through the hat. At the spot where the outer half needle is in the first row. This one. Let's keep the thread ends longer. Leave the thread end inside a bit longer. Here, we skip one. Go to the next square to insert the needle. Then skip the middle stitch. Insert the needle until the next stitch. Skip another stitch. Skip a stitch. The next needle is inserted. Skip one stitch and move into the next. Skip another stitch, then insert the next stitch, skip one stitch, enter the next stitch. After finishing this row, insert the needle from the middle, then drag the thread to the next row, the outer half stitch. One handful left, half a stitch left, sew it like this. Remove the stitch from here, then empty and insert one stitch. Move to the next needle to withdraw. Alright, let's control the stitch again to the next stitch. Repeat this cycle to cover this row. For each row at the back, sew the remaining half thread like this. After sewing a thread here, you put it directly under your hat. Hide the thread ends. Hide both thread ends. Left. For the remaining root, we use the same method. Lock it first, then hide it inside the real wood. Again. Flip it back and cut another yellow thread. Continue sewing the remaining knots like this.